Hello there and welcome back to Bill and the Boys. We've got a quick video of something that I think your Disney Dolls House fans are going to be interested in. So, the Disney Dolls House extension is coming to an end in Japan. They are at 182 of 200, so I think they might be 183 now. They're very close to coming to the end of the actual run. So I was kind of waiting for them to extend it even further and maybe say there was a Halloween or whatever. They're not. So they're at this stage, no further extension has been announced. So it looks like 200 will be it. However, they have said that at the end of August in Japan, that's key, they're going to be launching this. Now that is the Disney Magical Music Theatre. It's a beautiful thing. It's really nice. And you build it. Same way we built the Doll's House, you build this. Now, don't get overexcited because it doesn't mean it's going to be released over here, because there have been multiple Disney builds through Hachette that never saw the light of day over here. There was the train, which was a replica of the train that travels around Disney World. They did a diorama of Disney World that never was released over here, and they did the Disney Magical Theatre. Now, the theatre was lovely, but one of the main complaints of it was that it came with 3 scenes. So it had Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, and Little Mermaid, and you'd have to swap all the bits out to have one of them playing, whereas this one, you have 9 scenes in total. So you will build the entire theatre, and you'll build 9 scenes, and each one of the scenes is of a different movie. And each one of those lights individually, has movement, and plays the music of that film. They're beautiful things. Now, what I can't stress enough is this is not some recording. This is not electrical music that's going to play through. This is as a music box, and it's gorgeous. So it's not just one of those single cheap sort of plinky music boxes. It's a multi-layer one. It sounds amazing. I'd play the sound for you, but I can't because we'll get citationed and they'll pull the video because it's licensed music. But it sounds gorgeous. It sounds really nice. You'll have to take my word for that one. But we can look at some of the rooms because I can show you what all of the rooms are. So we'll start with this one. So that's Tangled. Now what happens in that scene is the boat itself gently rocks as the lanterns all light up, and the song from the movie where the lanterns plays to that scene. Gorgeous. The second one we'll look at is this one here. So that's Beauty and the Beast, and it is the waltz scene, and they do waltz. So Beauty and the Beast will waltz as it's playing. It plays the song Beauty and the Beast. And also the stained glass window at the back with the rose will all light up. It's backlit. It's gorgeous. It's really nice. Now let's look at this one. So that's the Aladdin scene. And again, the flying carpet will move. The moonlights, it's gorgeous, and it plays a whole new world, of course. It sounds great, honestly. I wish I could play the music for you, but I can't because, as I said, we'll get pulled. But it sounds really good. Then there's this one. So that's Snow White, and it's the welcome scene of Snow White. And I thought they were going to go for Whistle While You Work, but they haven't. In that scene, it's Someday My Prince Will Come. So there is animation from the dwarfs, and it plays the song. The next one we'll look at is this one. So that's the Cinderella room, and it's of the scene where the fairy godmother grants the wish and creates the carriage, and the lighting effects there are lovely. And it plays Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. A classic, an absolute classic. Then a more modern movie, we move over to this one. So that's Toy Story, and you can see you've got Buzz and Woody and the 3 little aliens there, and it plays You Got a Friend in Me. Now, we didn't see them in the Doll's House, so it's nice to see them in a Disney build. As far as I'm aware, this is the first time they've featured Pixar characters featured in a Disney build, which is good stuff, right? It's really nice. Then we're moving down to the bottom floor, and we're looking at this one. So that's Winnie the Pooh. And again, they're trying to pull Winnie out of the hole. It captures that scene beautifully. You've got Christopher Robin, you've got the other toys there, and Winnie. And it plays the Winnie the Pooh theme tune. And then we're moving over to the second room downstairs. So that's the Little Mermaid. And this one's gorgeous. There's no movement in this one, but what there is they've made the lights sway, so it looks like it's underwater. You can see the ripples of water in the room as it lights up in blue, and it's gorgeous. And she sings Part of Your World. And then our last room, of course, has got to be this one. Let It Go, Frozen, and it is the scene of Elsa where she sings Let It Go, and it's got beautiful effects where you can see snowflakes falling down. It's gorgeous. There is a premium option to this one, so if you want to complete your theatre, you can subscribe premium like we did with the Doll's House, and you can get Mickey's big band that goes across the top. So that Mickey's band will be at the top, and they will play When You Wish Upon a Star. The characters look like this. The entire thing is remote controlled, so you can have it all lit up at once. You can have it replaced through a sequence where it will light a room one after the other and play through, or you can choose which room lights up and plays. It's gorgeous. The lighting at the top is beautiful. There is going to be an optional speaker as well, so if you'd like it louder, there is an optional speaker coming. It's a nice speaker. It's got the hidden Mickeys all over it. It's a beautiful thing. This is a really, really, really nice model. And if you've been enjoying the Doll's House and you're worried about it coming to an end, who knows, we might get this. This might replace the Doll's House when the Doll's House finished. We've got to be at least a year away from seeing this here if it is going to be here. At least a year. That's how far we typically are behind Japan. I don't know if it's coming here or not, right? If it is, I'm going to keep my eyes out, my ear to the ground. If it gets trialled here, it looks likely it's going to be here. Now, I think we've got a shot at this one because the Disney Doll's House was the first sort of big Disney build Hachette have done. They did another one a while back. It wasn't very popular, but this has been very big for them. So who knows? We might get to see that magical musical thing. I hope we do, because if we do, I'm doing it. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think that's lovely. It will be a very different construction to the Doll's House, whereas with the Doll's House, you're papering walls and you're doing that. This is going to be a little bit more involved, but again, if it happens, we'll do it on the channel and we'll talk you through it and we'll get through it together, because there's going to be gears and things like that. But trust me, it sounds more complex than it is. We'll get through it together if that's the case. It's a beautiful thing. If I hear anything about it coming here, I will make sure I let you know. Now, if you can't wait, you can get this from Japan. If you want it, you can get it from Japan, but it is going to involve you going and buying the issues. I'll explain how to do that in the weekly catch-up that's coming up. I will post a link to where you can get this from. When it actually goes live and it's buyable, I'll put a link. I don't want to put a link on now for you to go there and go, it's not here. But you can get it, but you're going to have to pay import taxes on it. It's going to cost you a lot more doing it that way than it is waiting out for it. But if you really want to get your hands on it, you could. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Here's a couple more pictures of it. Beautiful. That lit up, come on, it's gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. If it becomes available over here, if they trial it, you'll know about it. I will bring you the news if it does. Don't build your hopes up, because it might not, but I just want to let you know what they're up to in Japan and what might be coming our way. Beautiful thing, right? That's all from me. If you've got any questions, pop in the comments down below, or you can contact us, buildingtheboys@outlook.com. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. Your support for the channel is very much appreciated. We just love having you all along for the journey. You'll also hear all about this, and you'll also see the Disney Doll's House. The latest Disney Doll's House parts have arrived. I've got them in front of me. I'm going to start on that. The videos of that will be up tomorrow, so you'll be able to see the next part of the Disney Doll's House. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. And we will see you very, very soon for more Disney Doll's House and more from Building the Boys. I'll catch you then.